Hey you guys, so today I'm standing here gonna decorate my hutch. I'm about to give it a good wipe down. Well, I'm just gonna wipe it down. I mean, it's always closed. And then I'm gonna show you what I have to work with, kind of like I did in the top one. And try to place it at the same time as recording. I don't know how that'll work because I don't wanna have my back to you guys all the time. I mean, but it is what it is. So, all right, let me wipe it down real quick. All right, now let me take you down and show you what I have to work with. Okay, as of right now, this is all I'm working with. A tea towel, a small deer bone, a plate holder, an antler, my little frog that I got a while back. I like frogs. Behind all this moss, I have a taxidermy beetle. That's some fake moss. My teapot, a coaster that I'm using as a riser. I have a set of 6 of these chargers from Pottery Barn. The rest of them are with Christmas, but these I kind of keep on the hutch year round. That's my tree that's not fully done. This vintage piece right here, a stand. This that I got 2 years ago from Joann's, I believe. This candelabra, it's a skull on top of books. I got that, I think last year or the year before that. This teacup, mushrooms, some geodes, and more mushrooms. A lily pod, and then I think I have a few more mushrooms to get. But yeah, that's kind of it. It's not a lot, but hopefully it comes out good. Okay, so right now I have my dry moss. It's dry because I got it like last year while foraging. Toss it up in here. Make it kind of go, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me move you. Make it go a little bit. Let's tear that apart right there. And kind of uncoil it. This is really messy, but it's fun and you can use it year after year. Like if you take care of it and everything. Right here, I put a 3M hook. I'm about to put a hook right there. And let's see if I can place this wreath that I made. And it has a little moth there. So I kind of want it up here. Y'all, things aren't working. There we go. No! All right, so the 3M hook, I gotta scrap it. Let me see if I can get a stand for this. Okay, so I have this white stand. Let me try to put it up here. There we go. That gives it a little bit more height. Let me bring in the silver pieces and put them as a backdrop. Here's one back there. And should I put the other one like back here? Maybe covering up that hole. There we go. All right, and it's all like circles back there. I think I'm gonna use this guy, see him? I cracked him. Let me see if you can tell. Can you? Right there. And I used some E6000. I was getting him out of the car last year and he just fell down. So let me show you what I have. It's just that right there for now. Let's see. I want to put these mushrooms up. I don't know if, yeah, I'll put it right here. going to use this riser, set it above there, and I'm going to put this in the middle. Like so, I think. Or should I put it more over here? All right, y'all, it's a fail. I don't think I can do it on camera. I think I need a nail. I'm gonna put a nail in my hutch, put it up there, and on that stand, I think I'm gonna put the mushrooms, but I gotta find a place to put my teacup. So like, I see it in my head, but I don't want this video to get too long. So let me put the base and then show you what I have. So I decided to put that up there on another 3M hook, one that stayed, and instead of the nail. So now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here, because I might want my teapot more on this side to contrast with the black on that side, or maybe I want to put it there. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so I have this mushroom up here, and it is kind of obstructing the back, but like this is just, it's not a focal point. It's just to kind of make it flow in the back and have more depth. So I have this right here. I placed this stand, and I have my teapot right there, and I have the saucer here, so that way when you walk by it, you can see. And let me go get some more things and put them up. Okay, I placed my insect right here. I have my little frog there, and I'm trying to put the jaw, let me move you, down there, kind of to go with the skull and also lighten it up. And I'm gonna use my homemade stand and put it here so it can stand up. Let me put the moss forward and put that there. Okay, and I gotta put something up there, not quite sure what, and I'm gonna get the fresher moss and sprinkle it throughout. Okay, so I decided to put my mini oil lamp in there, and I have this mushroom behind the jaw. Let me try to fix it. Stay. And I swapped the mushroom and put it back there and moved this one up front so I could have the frog here. Underneath, I have this antler. And on this side, I have the mushrooms, the teacup in that. And I'm about to go get some moss. All right, so I found some fairy lights, and this is the fresh moss. This is what it looks like, and you can keep this in a terrarium. All you have to do is wet it, and it stays a beautiful color. And I would like this kind of draping. What do you think if I draped it back here? Let me go get those nails. All right, so it took 3 nails to be able to put it to the side. Now I'm using these. It used to come from one single stem, but I took it apart and am using it to add some extra color and different texture to it. I think that's okay. Maybe add one over here. And let's put this one, let's tuck it in by the skull. All right, let me go move a few things around. Oh, and I added the tea towel. Okay, so I'm done. Let's step back and look at it. My son made me that. It's the Lily of the Valley for my month. And this is what it's looking like right now. I did use, like I said, 3 nails to hang that up. I removed the white candlestick because this thing, I used the 3M stuff and it fell down. That thing has some hefty weight to it. And I have this right here, the pot is in there. The jar, I have a few mushrooms. And the string lights, you'll be able to enjoy it better like in the evening and everything. But it's all together. I need to make some little herb bottles and maybe put them along right there and some up there. I think that'd look cool. Almost like, you know, I have everything to have a wild tea. And yeah, so that's that part. I really like it, you guys. I hope you guys like it too. Okay, so that was something else. I didn't realize it was gonna be like this because when I did the other shelf, I did it off camera. So I was able to plug and play and just, you know, go ham on it. But right now I had all the difficulties possible. So I had the tripod literally breathing down my face. I'm sorry for the real close-up, you guys. And then I was like trying to not, I don't like giving my back to you guys. I don't want it to seem disrespectful or anything, but I have to turn around to get it. So I'm just like, let me put some pieces down and show you what it looks like. Let me put some more pieces and show you. And you guys, when I said I was gonna go get some more of the greener looking moss that I had on my table, I'm literally reaching over because I have to step back, go around the ring light to get it, right? I literally step back and I have my hand extended out and I just hear boom. And it startled me and I'm just like, holy fuck, what broke? And it was that you can't even see it now. Well, you can see some of it. Like if you come in and look at the shelf and you look around, you can see it. But that Italian antique piece with the flowers, well, it's all made out of brass, and then the clear part is epoxy over painting, and it's heavy. I thought the 3M hook was gonna, or the 3M Velcro picture hanger sticker was gonna be enough, and it wasn't. So hey, it's my hutch, I can put nails, but I could not put a nail on that one to save my life. I already have 3, it was gonna be number 4, and I couldn't do it. And I was like, I'm gonna have to take everything back out. And I'm just like, nope. I just wasn't. I was like, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna see the whole thing, you know? It's just like a little bit of it, you know? It's just to give depth and for your eye to travel around everything and look at the little nooks and cranny and see if you find something or, you know, something like that. And it was just like too much. So I left it. I found a little stand that I had and I used it and I put it up there. I only brought it up like 2 inches, but it was good enough. And at the end of the day, I love how it turned out. It really looks like me. Because I drink a lot of tea, I like to forage. We're always going out and pointing out the new mushrooms we see popping up, and we do a thing where we're like, how long do you think it's gonna take? And I'm like, well, I think it's gonna be by the next day that it's gonna be fully open, and just things like that. I just, you know, like to be out in nature and do all kinds of stuff. But that's what it reminds me of, you know, just being out and about and doing what I love, which is foraging for things. And I like china, so the teacup and the teapot. So yeah, so next thing that I'm gonna do, I don't own any peppercorns. I just have ground pepper. So I think I have a neighbor who has peppercorn because she's always talking about this cool grinder she has. So I'm gonna see if I can snag a few of those, or I'll go buy some. And I'll go and get some sage, put it in a bottle, and probably I have some dried flowers that I have hanging in what used to be my office, which now has to stay dedicated as a guest room, which it is what it is. But I find that I'm doing more content now that I'm here anyways, so yay. So I'm gonna do that, look for different bottles. I know my son has some where when he gets like drinks and stuff, do that. Maybe I can, oh, I have an art notebook that I could tea stain and look like a scroll and put it in there. All right, I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna add more things. And once I'm completely 100% all done, I will go in and do a closer look. But for now, that's what I have. And if something happens and I don't get to the rest of it, I'm happy. I am very happy with how it turned out. And yeah, I hope you guys like it. It's just, you know, little pieces put together so you can see the process, kinda. Only because it's so hard. Like, I knew what I wanted. I could see it in my mind, and that's kind of what it looks like now. But I felt so self-conscious. Like, you know, because I was like putting something there, and then I'm like, no, let me move it. And I was like, oh no, they're gonna think I'm not like committed to it. And it's not that I'm not committed. You know, you're like putting something there, seeing how it looks, taking it off, putting something else, and just experimenting with what you like and have your vision kind of turn out. So yeah, that's how it happened. I had a little bit of a scare. Nothing broke. I used most of my mushrooms. I still have this really cool shelf thing that has the top one with all my mushrooms and my little fake ivy and everything. And it's hanging up in the office, well, the spare room. And I kind of want to put it out here. It might be a little cluttered, like a lot of stuff, but maybe I can make room because the room looks pretty empty. It just has that on the wall, and I'm about to give my daughter that just moved out to be a roommate, so I have to keep that room there. You never know what's gonna happen. Open for her, and she wants that little table. So yeah, anyways, I don't know how long it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be too long, but if it is, I apologize, and I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.